Welcome back to Cardinals Flight Plan. Next up for Big Red, the Kansas City Chiefs, who sit behind Denver and San Diego in the AFC West at 7-5. Now, Ron Wolfley and head coach Bruce Arians with an eye on the opponent. Presented by Verizon, the official wireless provider of the Cardinals.
Coach, you're getting ready to take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Kansas City Chiefs right in the thick of things in the playoff hunt in the AFC. You're probably going to see a desperate team here, aren't you?
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. 2-0-2 teams. We lost our last two. We've lost our last two. So both teams are in the hunt and have to have this ball game. And I'm happy it's at home.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are very happy, including Big Red Nation is probably happy to see this game at home right now. The Kansas City Chiefs, when you watch them on film, what are you seeing out of their offense, Coach?
Jamal Charles.
Charles.
He's over and over everywhere you come. You throw it to him, hand it to him. He's as scary as a back as there is in the league. Marshawn Lynch is a pounder. This is a premier talent in the Barry Sanders mode. He'll kill you in a blink. Once he breaks it, you're not going to catch him. And Alex is very, very capable of running that offense. They do a good job with their screen game, faking the run to him, hitting little slants to Dwayne Bowe and those things. So they're a very good challenge.
Does Alex throw the ball down the field a lot? It doesn't seem like he does to me. It seems more like
they'll take their shots, but not that many. When they do, it's going to be good play action, and they're going to go downtown to Bowe, but not as many as most teams.
And Coach, you mentioned Jamal Charles, and he seems like a very similar back to Andre Ellington. Do we use Andre Ellington in a similar way as the Chiefs use Jamal Charles?
Yeah, very similar. I think Jamal's a little more experienced in the screen game, outside receiver screen game, than Andre has. But they're very similar body types. Jamal's a little bit bigger, and he's used to the NFL. Andre's still learning his way.
What do you know of Andy Reid?
Oh, great man, great guy. Great family, great football coach.
What about the Chiefs defensively, Coach, when you look at them?
Bob Sutton, he's an old Rex Ryan guy. All the way back, and they have every blitz known to man, but they don't have to blitz very often because they got two of the best edge rushers in the game today in Houston and Holly. They're full tilt poker every time. You better have your big boy pads because they never let up. And then Poe in the middle is really becoming a dynamic nose guard. He's not just a big run stopper. He's quick. He can move the middle of the pocket, so he pushes it to the outside guys.
Coach, when they have two really good edge rushers like that, does that impact the plays that you call? How is that as a play caller when we got two good edge rushers coming off the edge here?
Yeah, you got problems, and you can't help both tackles. You pick and choose who you help and when you can help because they've got a bunch of bear defense, 5 down linemen or 5 guys, and there's no helping. They're going to single y'all up and play single coverage, and they're the number one pass defense in the league for a reason.
So going into this game, the number one message to your team, get ready to play, your intensity level, up your intensity level. Do you think you're going to have to tell them that?
I would not, after last Monday's meeting, think we had to tell anybody anything about intensity. And, and it wasn't a holler and screaming thing. It was just watch the tape, and our guys are embarrassed enough the way they played.
Coach Arians' final thoughts before the crucial game against KC when Flight Plan concludes next.